Welcome to the WordPress Ultimate Security channel. In this video, we will show you how to manage two-factor authentication settings using Ultimate Security and Ultimate Security Pro. 2FA adds a second layer of protection to your WordPress login. Even if someone steals or guesses your username and password, they still cannot log in without a second code. The features shown in this video require both Ultimate Security and Ultimate Security Pro to be active on your WordPress site. We start on the Ultimate Security dashboard. Let's hover over Settings from the top bar, then Login and Authentication, and click on Two-Factor Authentication. This brings us to the Overview page. From this page, we will show you how to manage most of the 2FA settings in one place. Before we configure anything here, let's go to Audit Logs settings at first. Click on Audit Logs. This page tracks every 2FA-related action on your site. That's why we are enabling the toggle switch from here. So at the end of this video, we can show you the 2FA records from here. Scrolling down, we see a statistics section. As we can see, there is no data available here. Right below, every section is blank. Let's proceed to our 2FA settings. We will come back to this page once every configuration is done. For now, let's scroll back and go to the Overview page. At first, we can see the 2FA security status. Currently, it shows weak status. No 2FA methods are active out of 3, and 0 users are protected yet. Let's see how to fix this. We will start from the quick actions here. We have 4 action buttons: Setup Wizard, Test My 2FA, User Status, and Audit Logs. Click the Setup Wizard button to turn on 2FA the easy way. This opens a 4-step guided process. Step 1 is Level, where we choose our security level. The recommended option combines an Authenticator app with an email backup. And Basic Protection uses email verification only. Let's go with the Basic Protection at first and click Next. Moving to Step 2, we decide which method users will rely on to verify their identity. The choices here are Authenticator app and email verification. We select email verification and click Next. Step 3 is Roles. Here we choose which user roles can use 2FA. Administrator and editor are marked as recommended. We can also include other roles if needed. For this demonstration, we check Administrator, Editor, and Author and click Next. Step 4 is Review and Activate. This page shows a configuration summary confirming our choices. Below that, a box explains the process in plain terms. Take some time to read them. Now, click Go to Configuration. After finishing the wizard, we land on the Email OTP settings page. Here we can see Enable Email Verification is turned on. Below it, Enable for Roles shows Administrator, Editor, and Author already added, matching what we chose in the wizard. There are Select All and Remove All buttons for quick adjustments. Now let's return to the Overview tab to see the impact of these changes. The weak score has jumped, and Methods Active now shows 1 out of 3, though it still shows 0 users since no one has completed setup yet. Next, let's set up 2FA for our own admin account so we can see the user side of this process. For that, click on Test My 2FA button from the Quick Actions. This will take us to the WordPress user's profile page. And now let's scroll down until we reach the Ultimate Security Two-Factor Authentication Settings section. Here we see Selected Method. Let's select Email from that dropdown. This reveals the Email Authentication section. Let's verify our email at first. For that, there's a verification code field and a button labeled Send OTP Code to your email. We click that button to send ourselves a one-time code. Remember that before we resend another OTP, we need to wait for 3 minutes. To get our code, we switch over to our email inbox. As we can see, we have received an email. Let's open it, and from here we are copying the OTP. Back on the profile page, we now put that code into the verification code field. Once it's accepted, the email authentication section updates to a verified badge with a message confirming that email verification is now active. This is exactly what your users will experience the first time they set up 2FA on their own accounts. Now click Save Settings from here. If you need to reset the 2FA, you can click here. At the bottom, click Update Profile. This locks in our email 2FA setup. Now, let's open a new browser tab and go to the WordPress login page to see exactly what our users will experience. Let's continue with the login process and enter the username and password as usual. After clicking the login, instead of going straight to the dashboard, we're taken to a new screen that says a verification code has been sent to our email address. This extra step is the whole point of 2FA. Even with the correct password, login is not complete until the second code is entered. We switch back to the inbox, get into the new email and copy the code. Now get back to the login page and paste it into the verification code field and click Verify. This logs us into the WordPress dashboard successfully. Let's head back into Ultimate Security from the left side menu, then click on Login and Authentication. This takes us to the overview page straight. Now let's click on the user status from the Quick Action section. This will take us directly to the 2FA Users and Sessions page. This section gives you a complete overview of all users with 2FA enabled, their active sessions, and activity. We'll come back to this page once again later in the video. For now, let's return to the overview page and see the rest of the settings. Audit Log is the last action button from the Quick Actions section. This will take us to the Audit Log page, which we have already gone to at the beginning of the video. Let's continue with the authentication methods. We have already configured the email verification. That's why the toggle is switched on here. Now we will configure the Authenticator app, which is toggled off. So let's enable it and click to configure settings. This will take us to the Authenticator app setting page. The master switch for this setting page is enabled. Below that is Enable for Roles. Here you can select which user roles can set up the Authenticator app for 2FA. For now, let's select a few users. You can also use the Select All and Remove All buttons to adjust the role settings. Next is Advanced Settings, where we can choose the algorithm for generating one-time passwords. The default is TOTP, so let's keep it the same now. After we will use the HOTP. Below that is the XML RPC request setting, currently set to Do Not Require 2FA over XML RPC. Let's keep it the same. This lets you balance security with compatibility. The last option on this page is Encrypt Keys in Database. The button permanently encrypts the Authenticator secret keys stored in your database, which adds an extra layer of protection in case your database is ever exposed. Remember that this action is one-way and cannot be retrievable. You should only encrypt it when we're ready to commit. For now, let's encrypt it and click Save Changes to apply the settings. Now let's navigate to Users and click on All Users to see everyone on this site. We have 3 users here. All 3 of these roles can use 2FA, so each of these users now needs to finish setting up their own second authentication method. Previously, we set email authentication for the admin. Here we will set app authentication for the editor. To show you exactly what that looks like, let's switch over to the editor's account. Once we're on the dashboard, let's go to the profile page for this account. Scrolling down to the same Ultimate Security 2-factor authentication section. We saw earlier on the admin profile, but this time it's empty, since the editor hasn't set up 2FA yet. Let's select the Authenticator application from the Selected Method dropdown. This opens the TOTP Authenticator Setup section. We can see the current one-time password OTP, which keeps changing every 30 seconds. Just beside it is a QR code that users can scan with their Authenticator app. For now, we are scanning it with our authentication app. Below that is a private key, which can be entered manually. There's also a Reset Private Key option. If we need to start from the beginning, we can reset, but for now, let's cancel it. And from here, you can copy the key too. Click Save Settings. Next is Reset 2FA. Use this button if you ever need to reconfigure the 2FA settings. Scrolling further down, click Update Profile, and we get a confirmation that the profile was updated. Now, let's open a new browser tab and go to the WordPress login page. We type in the editor's username and password and click Login. We're taken to a verification code screen instead of straight to the dashboard. We enter the code from our authentication app and verify it, which logs us in successfully and lands us back on the WordPress dashboard. This confirms that Authenticator app-based 2FA is now fully working for this account. Let's switch back in as the admin. This time we will see how the HOTP method works. For that, let's go back to Ultimate Security's Login and Authentication and Authenticator Apps setting page once again. From here, we will change the advanced settings TOTP to HOTP. Let's not forget to click Save Changes every time you make any changes. And we're switching back to the same editor's account intentionally after resetting their 2FA in the background for the HOTP method. Let's select the method Authenticator application. This time we can see the HOTP setup instead of TOTP. It uses an event-based one-time password system. Now open the QR and complete our scan. Finally, save settings and update the profile. Once again, open a new browser tab and go to the WordPress login page. Type in the editor's username and password. Click Login. As we can see, the system is asking for an extra verification code. Let's put in the code from the authentication app and click Verify. We are now logged into the editor's profile. Let's continue with the next settings. For that, switch back to the admin account and go to the Ultimate Security Overview page. From here, we will now enable the third method, the SMS Authentication, and click on the configuration settings. This will take us to the dedicated SMS Authentication settings page. At the top is the Enable SMS Authentication toggle. Remember that SMS 2FA requires a Twilio account. Twilio is a service that sends text messages on behalf of your website. Below that, Enable for Roles lets us choose which roles can use SMS verification, just like we did for the other methods. You can add your preferred roles. Next is the Twilio configuration section. This is where we connect our site to our Twilio account. There's a field for the account SID, which identifies our Twilio account. Next is a field for the auth token and a field for the Twilio sender. Below the configuration fields, there's an international SMS requirements notice. It explains that many countries require a registered alphanumeric sender ID to receive SMS messages. Take time to read them. This is useful to know before rolling out SMS 2FA to a large team, since costs and delivery rules can vary by country. We click Save Changes to apply this configuration. Now let's configure the SMS method the same way we configured the others, this time logging in as the author's account. On the profile page, we open the Ultimate Security 2FA section and select SMS Authentication from the selected method. This reveals a phone number field. We type in a phone number, including the country code, and click Update. Now click Send Verification Code. A message confirms the code was sent to the phone number, and a verification code field appears, along with a countdown showing when we're allowed to request another code if needed. We enter the code we received and click Verify. A success message appears, saying SMS verification was successful and 2FA is now enabled for this account. We click Save Settings and scroll down to the bottom and click Update Profile to finish. Now let's see how it works in the login form. So we open a new browser tab and go to the login page. Type in the author's username and password to log in, and we're taken to the verification code screen again. We enter the code and submit it, and we're logged in successfully. That covers email verification, Authenticator apps, and SMS authentication, each tested from both the admin side and a real user's perspective. Finally, let's log back in as the admin and continue with the next settings. Let's move on to the Backup Codes tab, our fourth 2FA method. At the top is the Backup Code Settings section. Enable the main toggle switch at first. Just like the other methods, there's an Enable for Roles field, and we add a few roles again to keep this video demonstration consistent. Below that is the Backup Code Statistics section. It shows an overview of backup code usage, including users who have codes, low on codes, codes used today, and codes used this month. All are currently at 0 since no one has generated any codes yet. Further down, the Users with Backup Codes table. It shows an overview of users who have generated backup codes. Users can generate their own codes from their profile page. Click Save Changes, and let's go generate some backup codes for the admin account so we can see how this works. On the user's profile page, scroll down to the Backup Codes section. Let's click Generate Backup Codes. A window pops up confirming the codes were generated successfully. From here, you will get 10 codes. Remember to save these codes in a secure place, because they will only be shown once. Each code can only be used one time, and once a code is used, it's permanently removed. We have the option to copy all, download them as a file, or click Done once we've saved them. If you ever lose your 2FA device, lose access to your email, or can't receive a text message, one of these codes lets you get back into your account without being locked out. Now click Update Profile. Now open a new browser tab and go to the WordPress login page. After entering the username and password, we reach the verification screen again, but this time there's a new checkbox that says Use Backup Code instead, along with a count of how many codes we have remaining. Let's check that option and type in one of the codes we just saved, then verify it. This logs us straight into the dashboard, proving that a backup code is working properly. Let's head back into Login and Authentication. Now let's open the Trusted Devices tab. This page lets users skip repeated 2FA prompts on devices they already trust. At the top is the Enable Trusted Devices toggle, which we'll turn on. Below it is Trust Duration, letting us choose how long a device stays trusted before it needs to verify again, with a few options. We'll stick with the recommended 30 days. Next is Maximum Devices per User, which limits how many devices a single account can trust at once. The default recommendation is 5 devices, but we'll set it to 3 for this example. Below that is New Device Notifications. Turning this on means an email gets sent automatically anytime a new device is marked as trusted on an account. The last option here is Show Remember checkbox, which controls whether users even see the Remember This Device option on the verification screen. Scrolling down, we reach the My Devices section. It shows active devices, maximum allowed, and trust duration. Below that is the Your Devices section. This table shows all your trusted devices with details like device, IP address, last used, expires, status, and actions. Continuing down the page, we have the statistics section. It gives a site-wide overview of trusted devices with counts for total, active, users, revoked, expired, and blocked. And below that is all trusted devices, which gives administrators a complete view across every user on the site. At the bottom, a security considerations box explains about the feature. Take time to read them. Let's save these changes. Now open a new browser tab and go to the WordPress login page to see the trusted device option in action. After entering our username and password, the verification screen now shows a new checkbox. Remember this device for 30 days, with a small note explaining that this will skip 2FA on future logins from this browser. We also still see the backup code option, now showing one less code remaining than before, confirming the code we used earlier was subtracted correctly. Let's check the Remember box, enter our verification code, and verify. We're logged in successfully. Let's switch over to our email inbox to see what landed in the inbox. Along with our usual verification code emails, there's a new email titled New Trusted Device added. Opening it, the email confirms a new device was marked as trusted for the account. Also, it shows the browser, the IP address, and the exact date and time. It also includes an important safety reminder. If this wasn't you, log into your site and revoke the device immediately through Ultimate Security and change your password. This alert is useful, since it means you'll be notified the moment a new device gains trusted access. It gives you a chance to react quickly if something looks wrong. To confirm everything is working properly, let's log back in a couple more times from different devices. For the 3 consecutive login attempts, we see the same verification screen with the Remember device and backup code options available, and each time entering the code logs us straight back into the dashboard. Now let's return to Login and Authentication and open the Trusted Devices tab again. Since we logged in 3 times with the Remember box checked, the My Devices section now shows real results. Your devices lists 3 trusted devices tied to the account, each with a device name, IP address, when it was last used, when it expires, and its status, which shows as active for all 3, along with a revoke button next to each one. Let's go back to another New Devices browser tab and log back in one more time to see what happens when a limit is reached. After entering our username and password, check the Remember This device to log in. Now, it displays a message letting us know we've reached the maximum of 3 trusted devices and that we need to either uncheck Remember This device to log in or remove an existing device. This is the maximum devices per user setting doing exactly what it's supposed to do. We simply uncheck the Remember box, enter our verification code, and log in normally. Let's go back into the Trusted Devices tab to see how these devices can be managed. The My Devices section shows all 3 devices we've trusted so far. Click Revoke on one of them, and a confirmation box appears, asking if we're sure we want to revoke this device and reminding us that we'll need to verify with 2FA again on that device afterward. Next, in the Statistics section, we can now see an updated overview of trusted devices usage. This includes the total active devices of 1 user and 1 blocked number. Down below is the All Trusted Devices section, which gives administrators a full view of every trusted device across every user on the site, not just our own account. From here, we can delete a device permanently instead of just revoking it, or we can revoke individual devices. Now let's open the 2FA Users and Sessions tab again to see how our testing shows up here. As we can see, the session tracking numbers have grown now. We now have numbers of active sessions, active users, and unique devices, which makes sense since we've been logging in as admin, editor, and author throughout this video, each from their own browser session. Below the stats, the 2FA Users section lists every registered account. You can filter the view by user roles. There is also a drop-down menu for bulk actions, a search bar, a refresh button, and a Delete All 2FA button. By clicking Delete All 2FA, a pop-up appears stating that every user will need to reconfigure their 2-factor settings if we proceed. The table below lists all users. You can manage each user through the Actions column. You can also change the number of items displayed per page from the drop-down. Scrolling down to the All Sessions section, here we can see every individual session across all users. There is also a filter drop-down and a refresh button to update the table. Here you can see each user's session with details like user, device, IP address, and status. Next to each session, there is a revoke button. If we revoke any session, the user will need to re-authenticate again. At the bottom of the table, you can see the pagination. Down further to the bottom of the page, here we find the Session Maintenance section. This provides bulk tools to clean up expired sessions, revoke all active sessions, or delete all sessions entirely. Let's finish this series by heading back into the Audit Logs tab, since we now have real activity to look at instead of the empty state we saw at the very beginning. The Statistics section gives an overview of 2FA activity, showing total events, daily activity, successful and failed attempts, along with weekly, monthly, unique users, and unique IP counts. Next, the top users by activity table shows a list of most active accounts, showing their username, total events, successful entries, failed attempts, and their last recorded activity. Below this is the Filter and Search Logs section. You can sort through your logs using the event type drop-down menu or filter by specific IP addresses and date ranges. There are buttons to apply filters, clear filters, export CSV, and export JSON. The main log table displays a complete history with columns for timestamp, user, event, IP address, and details. You can see real activity entries, such as verification success, email sent, and trusted device added. Also, the table includes pagination at the bottom, as the logs are spread across multiple pages. Next, in the log maintenance section at the bottom, you have options to clean up old logs. You can delete logs older than 90 days, older than 30 days, or delete all logs at once. When you click one of these buttons, a confirmation pop-up appears asking if you're sure before permanently deleting the logs. Finally, the Logged Event Types section at the bottom shows a clear summary of all the events. This gives you a quick breakdown of the counts for emails sent, successful verifications, trusted devices added, text messages sent, phone updates, verified numbers, and backup codes used or generated. Together, this provides a complete picture of the activity across your entire security setup, all captured automatically without you having to track any of it by hand. That brings us through the full two-factor authentication settings inside Ultimate Security and Ultimate Security Pro. You can download Ultimate Security using the link in the description below. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more WordPress security videos, and we will see you in the next video.